Good morning everyone. In today's video, we are going to start new chapter of our book Average, Speed, Distance and Time. In this chapter, we are going to study about average, speed, conversion of units of speed, calculating speed, distance and time, uniform and variable speed, average speed and relative speed. Let's start with our topic average. What is average? Why do we find average? What is the need of finding average? Let's understand all these questions with an example. Sometimes in newspaper or in book you might had read that average rainfall in India is 659 millimeter. Now what does this mean? As we know, India has a lot of places in it, lot of cities, lot of districts, and each cities receives different amount of rainfall. Now if I ask what is average rainfall in India, then it is very difficult to state each and every city's rainfall. So what we will do, we will calculate average rainfall to represent India as a whole. So we can say average rainfall in India is 659 millimeter. In the same way, application of average is very vast, such as to find temperature of any cities or state or country, run scored by the batsman in the cricket, and in finding the industry's performance. Many big industries use average to calculate their performance and also help in compiles in of their last year performance or to compare their performance with other industries. Now you may ask how to calculate average. The average of two or more similar quantity is the quantity obtained by dividing the sum of the quantities by the number of quantities. So here you have a formula, average is equals to sum of the quantities divided by the number of quantities. When you will transfer the number of quantities to the left hand side, you will get another formula, that is sum of given quantities is equals to average multiplied by number of quantities. Let's understand this by an example. Bharat scored 35, 43, 29 and 45 marks in 4 subjects. What was his average score? As we know that the average formula is equals to sum of quantities upon number of quantities. In this question, we have 35, 43, 25 and 45 as your quantities and the number of quantities is equals to 4. So you can write it as total number of subjects is equals to 4. And total marks scored by Bharat is equals to sum of 35, 43, 25 and 45. Which is equals to 152. Now you can calculate average score, which is equals to total obtained marks upon number of subjects. Which is equals to 152 upon 4. Now when you will calculate 152 upon 4, you will get 38. So the average score of Bharat was 38 marks. Now the next topic for today is speed. How fast or slow something is moving is measured as distance traveled per unit time. So you can define speed as the speed of moving object is the distance covered by it per unit time. For example, if a car is moving from one place to another place which is 160 km apart in 2 hours, then the distance covered by the car is 160 km and the time taken is 2 hours. Therefore, when you'll put these values in the formula of speed, which is equals to distance upon time, you will get 160 upon 2, which is equals to 80 km per hour. Speed is usually expressed in kilometer per hour or in meter per second. The next topic for today is conversion of unit of speed. We can convert kilometer per hour to meter per second and meter per second to kilometer per hour. We know that 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meter and 1 hour is equals to 60 minutes, which is equals to 60 into 60 seconds, or you can say 3600 seconds. So now let's see how to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. Now to convert this kilometer into meter, we know that we have to multiply this one by 1000 meters. And to convert this 1 hour into seconds, we have to multiply it by 3600. So you will get 1000 upon 3600, and when you will reduce this, you will get 5 upon 18 meter per second. So we can say that to convert kilometer per hour in meter per second, we have to multiply it by 5 by 18. Now let's see how to convert 1 meter per second in kilometer per hour. Again here, 1 meter per second means 1 meter upon 1 second. So to convert this meter in kilometer, we will divide it by 1000. And to convert this 1 second in hour, we will divide it by 3600. So when you will calculate this, you will get 1 upon 1000, which is divided by 1 upon 3600. Now when you will calculate this, you will get 1 upon 1000 multiplied by 3600 upon 1. Now when you will reduce this fraction, you will get 18 upon 5 kilometer per hour. So to convert this meter per second into kilometer per hour, you will have to multiply the meter per second by 18 by 5. Let's understand this conversion of units of speed with an example. Suppose you have to express 234 km per hour in meter per second. So as we know that to convert kilometer per hour in meter per second, we have to multiply the given quantity by 5 by 18. So you have 234 km per hour. So to convert this, we will multiply it by 5 by 18. So you will get 234 kilometer per hour is equals to 234 multiplied by 5 by 18. Now reduce this, 18 1 ja 18 and 18 3 ja 34. So when you will multiply 13 and 5, you will get 65 meter per second. In the same way, you can convert meter per second to kilometer per hour. Now the next topic for today is calculating speed, distance and time. As we know that speed is equals to distance upon time. So to find distance, just transfer the time to the left hand side and you will get distance is equals to speed into time. Similarly, to calculate time, you have to transfer speed to the left hand side and you will get time is equals to distance upon speed. In this way, we can calculate the missing value out of speed, distance and time if the rest of two are known to us.
Let's solve an example to understand the concept of calculating speed, distance and time when two of the quantities are known to us. An example says that a car covers 7.5 km in 10 minutes. Calculate its speed in km per hour. So as we have to calculate its speed in km per hour, we'll convert 10 minutes in hour. So from above question, we know that distance covered by the car is 7.5 km, which is equals to 15/2 km. Time taken by the car to cover 7.5 km is equals to 10 minutes. Now convert this 10 minutes in hour by dividing it by 60. So you will get 1/6 hour. As we have to calculate speed, therefore the formula for speed is equals to distance upon time. So when you put the value of distance and time, you will get 15/2 divided by 1/6, which is equals to 15/2 multiplied by 6/1. 2 1 are 2, 2 3 are 6, and you will get 45 km per